Jon Dziadyk here. I'm going to take you along with me for the journey today because there's a lot going on. It's very exciting. So I'm starting off by picking up about 20 pizzas that I'm donating to the CDRS variety show. Have you ever been to the variety show? Well, these pizzas are going to help feed the volunteers that make it possible. And the pizzas are just being finalized. Good work, everyone. I got the pizza. I hope people are hungry. Now I'm going to be meeting with some volunteers who are going to be cleaning up the shores of Beaumaris Lake. We're meeting behind the Castle Library branch, taking the opportunity to join a book club here. It's all about efficiency when you're out and about running errands. But I do want to say, for those that might not have heard my vision before, I think this library needs to be replaced. I think we need a standalone library, sort of like how you're seeing pop up in other parts of the city. A library can be a great community resource to promote literacy, to promote social connections, and serve as a gathering point. That's what I want. This is one of the main entranceways to Beaumaris Lake. You might remember during my campaign talking about fixing all these stairs. Well, that will be happening next year, I'm glad to say. I'm here with my wife and baby, and actually there's no way for us to get down these stairs. And it's not that nice of an area in the back here, so I can't wait till this is spruced up a bit. This is a real gem of the north side, the actual lake that is. But it needs some help right now. We're here at the Ward 3 office. Actually, just joking. This is the Councillor Pavilion, but I treat it like my office because I rent the space quite often for community events. It's a great asset. It's a great amenity on the north side. Today we're having a composting event. This is to teach Edmontonians how to compost in their backyard. This is a different discussion than the waste management one that's been happening at City Hall. I'm the sponsor for Front Yards in Bloom, which means I've been really paying attention to Edmontonians that go above and beyond with gardening, with beautifying their properties, with flowers and the like. But part of this whole theme is to take kitchen scraps, compost them locally in your yard, and then you got that nice black dirt to utilize for gardening in the future. So let's go inside and see who showed up for the event. Thank you everybody for showing up here today. It's our composting event is just wrapping up, but since we're at the Castle Downs Park site, I thought I would check out to see where Top of the City was this year. That's our soccer festival. This year was the second time we had it. The numbers continue to grow. We're looking to do it again next year. It'll be our third offering. We're partnering with the YMCA again, and we're raising money for YEG Soccer. We're also looking to scale it up, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to likely have it during the Father's Day weekend as we did last time, and end with the Father's Day pancake breakfast. Also, between now and then, we're going to have irrigation on these fields, so that's a nice little amenity that's going to happen to this park site.
Every woman that
It's 5 o'clock and we're heading to the Telescope of Science to attend a thank you party for those volunteers that participated in the Capital City cleanup this year. So let's go inside. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to be here. I'm here on behalf of all of City Council. And I want to thank all the volunteers who contributed to this year's Capital City cleanup. I've seen with my own eyes the good work that you've done.
Retired now. She's over 10. Now she's retired.
And now I'm off to a fundraiser for the firefighters for Ukraine, so gotta swing by the bank.
Our life, our sweetness here below. Oh, Maria. Our hope in sorrow and in woe. Oh, Maria.
So that's Versailles, but the instrument could also be called a Ukrainian Renaissance lute. It's about the same size, but with the added treble strings. So how would that sound?
Kevin,
Yes.
tell me about Firefighter Aid Ukraine.
Firefighter Aid Ukraine is a humanitarian aid effort that brings firefighting tools and supplies and medical equipment to Ukraine to help the emergency service workers over there.